A lot of people ask me, Dion, what are your intentions with American First? Well, my intentions are simple. It's to give the power back to the people. See, everybody's talking about the president-elect Trump, and that's the problem. But see, I really don't think it's the problem. I think the problem is Congress. They pass these laws and legislations and apply them to the people without really ever knowing what the people want. So then I think to myself, how can I fix this? Well, I know something that a lot of people have in common with me, and that is term limits. Now, the only way that term limits can be applied to Congress is if this Congress votes on it, which we know they're not going to do. So, my intentions are this, is that if I can get as many people on board as possible, if we think that senator or House representative or governor or even mayor or anything in the state has been there too long, then we just won't vote for him. See, we all have to stick together in this great country. And it's the 98% of us against the 2% of them. I'd like to try this on a local scale. For instance, before the election occurs, there's a primary. So when people say, hey, how come we only had Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump? Well, it's very simple. Not a lot of people show up for the primaries. There were other people on there. You just didn't show up for the primaries to vote for him, to be picked by the Republicans or the Democrats or even an independent. And all of us know that independents never win. So my first trial will be here, like, let's say, for instance, the governorship is up in Virginia this year. The primaries are held in June. Nobody shows up for the primaries. There are 2 declared Democrats and 4, I think, declared Republicans. I personally like Corey Stewart, like what he has to say. But nonetheless, when people show up for those primaries, if you're a Democrat, you vote for the 2 people that are declared, or if anybody else is declared later. You vote for that person, and that's the person that the Democrat's supposed to pick. If you're a Republican, vote for Corey Stewart. No, I'm just kidding. You pick one of the 4 declared Republicans. Then so forth. But you have to show up for the primaries, and the primaries are in June. But nobody knows that. But you have to get there. If you want to make a change, you have to not just wait for the presidential vote. You just not have to wait for the vote in November. You have to make it to your primaries. I'm going to try this in Virginia. I'm going to try to get as many people to vote for my candidate as possible. Just a little education of what I'm trying to do. I'm still in the process of working everything out. I'm Dion Alexander, American First.